All right, everybody, I'm gonna be taking you through how to make latte art at home, and that's whether you have an espresso machine or not. So what is steaming milk? 3 things are happening. We're adding heat, introducing air, and then we're spinning the milk to incorporate all of that foam. The desired texture is what we call microfoam. For this 12-ounce latte I'm gonna be pouring, I'm gonna dose 10 ounces of milk. As we're steaming, the milk will expand, giving us those extra 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces that we'll need for the drink. Before we steam, always, I want you to purge your steam wands. Hold your towel close. You'll see the water come out, and now you're ready to go. What we're gonna wanna do is angle the steam wand about 30, 40 degrees. Always grab the rubber handle so that you don't burn your fingers. Submerge our steam wand using the spout of the pitcher as a guide. Drop it just below the surface. Turn on the steam wand. You want to slowly bring this pitcher down. Make sure it sounds just like a piece of paper getting torn. And then once that air is added, we're gonna dip it back below the surface and we're gonna angle the pitcher just to the side. What will happen then is a vortex will start, and that vortex will allow all that air you just added to be mixed in and incorporated into the milk. While that's happening, we're adding heat, caramelizing the sugar to create sweetness. You're gonna tap the edge of the pitcher until it gets too hot to hold, and that'll get you right up to about your 140 degrees. After you're done steaming, you may see some bubbles in the top. That is okay. All you do is just tap it on your counter, give it a little swirl, and mix those bubbles in. With micro foam, the foam bubbles are so small you can't even see them, so it should look like wet paint or melted ice cream. If you see big bubbles, that means you probably stretched or aerated too long. And if you under-texture the milk by not adding enough air, the milk will have a very thin texture and not a lot of foam. So if you don't have a machine, no worries at all. I'm gonna show you how to make latte art if you don't have an espresso machine. What you're gonna need is a concentrated amount of coffee. There's a few ways to do that. You could use an instant coffee pack. We recommend just a couple ounces of water. You also could use a mocha pot or an AeroPress. One downside is there won't be crema for your latte art. It'll still work fine, but you won't see as much contrast. So once your milk is heated up to about 140, 150 degrees, either in your microwave or your stovetop, dump it into another pitcher. From there, we're gonna submerge our impeller just below the surface, and we're gonna start it, aerating for about 5 to 10 seconds. All good if it splatters a bit. It's part of aerating the milk. Once we're done with that aeration, we're gonna dip it below the surface to create a vortex and mix in all the air you just created. Do this for another 15 to 20 seconds until you see the bubbles fully incorporated into the milk. For the proper texture, you're still looking for that wet paint. The microfoam should still be very small. Now we're ready to pour your latte art. Angle your cup just a hair. And we're gonna pour into the center and pour in circles, filling up to almost 2/3 full. Once you're almost full, we'll stop. Get really close to the crema. Let that heart spill out. Once you're about 3/4 full, you'll lift up and pull through to create that heart, filling up your cup to the top. And that is how you pour latte art at home. And if you get discouraged and you're not pouring anything at first, no worries. I didn't pour a heart on my first try, so keep practicing and you'll get there.